Good morning to whoever's out there, all ready to play quiz at 9 a.m. So today is going to be an interesting day because we're going to do a quiz on ice creams because America is celebrating Ice Cream Day today. So let me first introduce my panel. Hi, Shweta.
Hi, Kajol. Good morning.
Good morning. Shweta, tell us a little about yourself.
Okay, so I've been on the quiz before,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a lawyer turned mixologist,
Okay.
and right now I'm very sleepy.
All right. Rishi is a new entrant. Rishi, tell us a little about yourself.
Hi, so I am an engineer. I usually live in Austin, Texas, in the US. I'm right now visiting India.
Aha. Okay.
So I'm going to get married at the end of this year. So that's why I'm
All right.
coming to India.
Oh, that's in another 2 weeks.
Yes,
Okay. And Rishi is in a very interesting apartment. I was also wondering how he's managed to get such a nice looking apartment in Mumbai. But yeah,
it's all my parents' money.
yes, I thought so. Okay. And Ankit, tell us about yourself.
Hey, hi. So this is my third time here at this quiz, and I'm from Udaipur, and uh, I love to read. Sometimes I
Hmm.
write, but they are
Okay.
not very readable.
Okay. And we also have Tarun Kaushik, who nearly made it to the panel today. But unfortunately, we had a full house. But hopefully, Tarun Kaushik will come back sometime when he's free and I can give him a proper spot. Okay. Now, hi, Rohan is also here. Hey, Rohan. Good morning. All right. This is a quiz on ice creams. Rishi is new to the rules. So there are no rules, there are no points. Everyone can reason out the answers asking for as many clues as they want. Okay. So I will be giving you all individual questions to start with. And then the last question is for everyone to attempt. And there are genuinely no rules. Everyone can ask for as many hints as they want from each other and from me. All right. The order we're going to follow is Shweta, Ankit, Rishi. Shweta, now this is a little mathematical question. How good is your math
Arre,
skills?
horrible calculator.
Okay, it's an estimation. A normal ice cream cone, okay, normal ice cream cone. How many licks does it take to finish it? Estimation.
Hey, it depends. Yeah, I'm a foodie. Maybe like if
No,
I
people's
like the
tongues are more
flavor
or less
different.
people are people's tongues are more or less the same size. How many licks does it take to finish an ice cream?
Uh, Hapsi like me, 35.
35. Okay. Ankit, what's your estimation?
17.
17, because you're okay helping the sun is also helping. Okay. And Rishi, how many?
I'd say about 50, 60.
What the fuck? Okay, our engineer gets it bang on target. It's 50 licks to finish an ice cream. Rishi,
He was
did
using
your
geometry, क्या मतलब surface area, volume.
Literally the
Rohan
most
has
generic number.
Tarun Kaushik, I mentioned it was a normal ice cream cone. So
No.
yes, 50 licks to finish an ice cream cone. Our engineer gets it first shot. Very impressive. The first time an engineer has really impressed anyone. I'm an engineer too, by the way. Okay. All right. We're gonna go to Ankit's question. Ankit, how well do you know traditional Indian aromatics?
I
Some
know
of
a couple of names. Huh?
you know a couple of names. Okay. So now, um, in China, in seventh century China, where King Tang of Shang he had a group of icemen. Okay, he called
Mhm.
them icemen, and he told them to create a cold dessert made of buffalo milk, flour, and a certain aromatic. Okay, now this aromatic is widely used in India as well. I want you to tell me which aromatic this is.
So there's milk, there is flour, and there is
Flour
some.
and buffalo milk.
Mm, uh, uh, How do we know popularly know it in India? Like where is it
Oh,
used?
okay. I will give you hints. It is a white, waxy substance, and it is harvested from evergreen trees.
Uh, Eucalyptus.
It's not in eucalyptus is not evergreen trees, not eucalyptus,
No,
but
no.
I
I
think
knew
the
of like
in
they used to use honey to give it a flavor sometimes. But
this is more an aromatic. It's a smell. Rishi, any clues? Any hints?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think the at least the Hindi word for it is a popular surname as well.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. Okay, Shweta, any guesses?
No, I was thinking Kevda, but now that he's said popular surname, it threw me off again.
Yeah, yeah. No,
what's the popular name? I didn't get that.
no, so that he's given you a hint. He's given you a hint that the Hindi word for this aromatic is also a
Hmm.
popular surname in India.
Acha.
In India, we don't really eat it. It's more like um, it's more it's more about the smell.
शर्मा नाम की तो कोई स्मेल नहीं पता मेरे
Okay, think Bollywood. Think Bollywood with the surname.
को ओ कपूर
Yes, Kapoor. Okay, so
कैंपर
that was Rohan got it right. Soham got the English name. That's camphor. And yes, that was what was put in ice cream earlier. Okay, very good. Now we come to Rishi's question. Rishi, have you ever heard of this ice cream called Eskimo ice cream?
No.
Okay, so Eskimos make ice cream. There are only two ingredients. Okay,
Mhm.
um, why don't you name both? Think
I
of
would assume one of them is snow or
no, it's
ice.
not snow. It's actually not snow. Okay, there are two ingredients.
Okay. Um, Ice, snow. What else? Maybe a milk of.
What?
I would
Okay,
assume.
okay. One second. So one is a fruit and one is a base. Okay, what fruit do they
Mhm.
have access to?
That far north.
Hmm.
Uh, what fruit would they have access to?
What grows
I
so
think
that far
apples
north?
would.
No, not
Apples.
apple, not apple. Um, which
No,
fruit
no.
would the Scandinavians eat?
Pines?
The fruit
Pine?
pine? No, no, the pine
The
fruit.
berries,
I don't.
either.
Yes. You got that right. Okay, so the fruit is
The
berries.
pine cone thingies.
Yeah, I believe
Mhm.
pine cone, tender pine cone can be
Okay.
eaten, but okay, no. This is berries. Okay, and now what is the base? What does it
Mhm.
go into?
I would assume reindeer's milk or something like that.
Reindeer's milk. Okay, Shweta, any ideas?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I was
Ankit, any idea?
thinking milk, very simply milk, but what kind?
Not that simple
I
because
don't know.
milk doesn't keep them warm. Okay, now they require the ice cream to keep them nourished and warm. What would keep them warm, Ankit?
something they harvest from seals,
Yes, what would they harvest from seals?
fat.
Yes, it is animal fat. Okay, so
The blubber.
maybe not from seals, maybe
Mhm.
from reindeers also, but animal fat and berries is a mixture which makes Eskimo ice cream because they don't they need something which can keep them energized,
Warm.
warmed. Yes. Okay, Shweta, we're coming to your question again. Um, you are you a fan of Lady Gaga?
Sorry,
Are you a fan of Lady Gaga?
a little, yeah,
Yes.
maybe a few songs.
Okay. Now, Lady Gaga had a big problem with a certain ice cream shop in central London. She almost took the legal route to get them to stop selling a certain flavor of ice cream. Okay. I need you to tell me what the name of that flavor was and why she had so much objection. What was so objectionable about that ice cream itself?
Uh, this has to do with that song about diamonds that came out. No,
Not that I know of.
no.
No.
Then
I'll just repeat the question for the people in the comments. Lady Gaga had a major problem with a ice cream shop in the UK because they were selling a brand of ice cream that she felt was directed towards her in the name. And there was something very objectionable about the ice cream itself for her. What is the name of this ice cream and what was in it?
was the ice cream pink, color wise?
Okay, now 1 second. Since you've told me that, I will Google it.
Okay.
I did not know the color, but 1 second. No, it is not pink. It is a whitish ice cream.
Nothing. Okay. Oh. Anybody else knows? Anybody else has
Okay, okay.
hints?
Ankit, any hints? Nothing? Okay, what would be in an
There's
ice
only
cream which
one
would
song that
really.
I know.
Which?
There's only one poker face.
It's nothing to do with the songs, okay? It is actually to do with her
Okay.
name, okay? They are punning on her name, apparently, as the name of the ice cream. Lady Gaga. What would be the pun on the name? And what would be so objectionable about the ice cream?
Lady Gaga.
The ice cream name was one of her songs. Not that simple. No. Okay. What kind of milk would be used in this ice cream, which would really make her like?
If she is a vegan, any half of the milk available around here.
No, maybe, okay, maybe it had nothing to do with her being a vegan. Okay, wait. Tarun is helping. Going Gaga. No. It actually rhymes with lady.
Hmm. Ready.
What milk? First, figure out the milk. What milk would they put in this ice cream, which would, being a woman, you'd be like, how dare they?
Uh, Human's milk.
Yes, breast milk. Okay, now the ice cream is made of breast milk. Now, figure out the name.
Hmm.
Booby Gaga.
Booby Gaga is
Just
no, it's quite similar, but you went a little too far. Okay, Lady Gaga. What rhymes with Lady Gaga?
Hmm.
Breast milk, Lady Gaga.
What rhymes with lady?
Yeah.
Which has to do with breast milk. What
Lady?
rhymes with Baby Gaga? Baby
Baby
Gaga.
Gaga.
Okay, so this is the shop. It was not Baby Gaga. It was not Booby Gaga. No, Baby. Okay, Tarun is still trying. Body Gaga. No, no. Okay, I'll tell you all about Baby Gaga. So this ice cream apparently, she got the lawyers to write to them, and they to take it off the shelves. And the person who runs the store is like, it had nothing to do with her, okay? Because Gaga is what babies say, so we just named it Baby Gaga. It had nothing to do with her. And he's like, a global superstar has taken umbrage at what she describes as a nausea-inducing product. This from a woman who wears rotting cow's flesh. At least our customers are still alive when they contribute to our art. Okay, so they're also really angry, but it's been taken off the shelves more because people thought that a breast milk flavored ice cream could spread disease, is what the people. Okay. Yes, so we have done Baby Gaga. Okay, now we come to Ankit's question. Um, in the US, okay, quite a few years back,
Hmm.
especially in a town called Evanston, they made it illegal to sell a certain ice cream dessert on Sundays because they thought it would distract people from the Lord. So to get around that, people began inventing another dessert, which is now very famous. Okay, I want you to tell me what was banned and what they invented, and the whole premise should give you the clue.
Hmm.
So just to
Sure.
recap for the people, on Sundays, many years back in the US, in Evanston, a particular town called Evanston, religious leaders said that you cannot sell a certain type of ice cream dessert. So to get around that, people invented another dessert, which is very popular today. And the clue is in the premise.
Okay, so one of these, one either got banned or which got invented, is called Sunday.
Yes. Okay. So what got invented is called a Sunday. Okay. What got
Sunday.
banned?
Okay.
A banana split. No.
Mm, what got banned? No, any hints?
Okay. Rishi, any hints?
I'm not sure, but I would assume that the name had something to do with it, like something like death by chocolate, or
Okay,
something
no,
that
no,
is
actually,
that
no,
they
no, no,
would
no.
consider.
I'll tell you why they banned what they banned. Because it had a syrup in it. It had syrup, and in those days, syrups would have contained alcohol.
Uh,
Oh, right.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes, so Sundays is what they invented to counteract the ban. But what was banned?
Maple syrup.
No. What is this? This ice cream preparation that they banned is very well known. It's nothing. It's not out of the way. It's not exotic. It's got syrup in it. It's got ice cream in it. It's a
Mhm.
beverage. It's a beverage.
Okay. I was about to say Faluda Kulfi, but
No.
chocolate.
Shweta, any ideas?
I was thinking of ice cream hot fudge, but now it's a beverage. So
Actually, it's a beverage. It's a beverage. It's got ice cream. It's got syrup. It's got a third ingredient.
Something like a milkshake.
Not a milk. Not a milk. Not a milk. Not a milk.
Mhm.
It's
That
also
sounds
part
a
of.
lot like.
Something like a milkshake.
It's not really a milkshake. Think more like float.
like Coke float, but that doesn't have alcohol.
I know. What is it? Ingredients in float which we would also put into this beverage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not jigar thanda. Uh,
No, the preparation sounds a lot like how they sell cold coffee these days. At least in Udaipur.
Hmm.
it's not milk. It's not milk. It's fizzy.
Ice cream soda.
Yes,
Oh,
they banned ice cream
yeah.
sodas. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So to replace the soda, these guys put in all sauce and nuts and all that, and they made an ice cream sundae, and that's how
Sunday.
we got our ice cream sundae. Okay. This is Rishi's question. Okay. Uh, Rishi, somewhere in America, in Maine. Okay. Have you been to Maine? Okay. So in
No.
Maine, okay, but you know of the area, right?
Yes,
So in
I've
Maine,
passed through it.
you would good. Next time you can stop and try this particular ice cream flavor. They have a butter flavored ice cream, and inside that butter flavored ice cream is a certain meat. What meat is this?
Knowing Americans, I'm assuming bacon.
You're assuming what?
Bacon?
What did you say? Bacon. No, no, this is not bacon.
Bacon.
But not bacon, not bacon, not bacon. Maine is pretty famous for the meat that goes in here. It was sold. It's sold at Bean and
Lobster.
Bill's. Yes, there you go. So lobster meat in butter flavored ice cream. That's what they sell there. All right. Now, Coming to Shweta's question. Okay. Shweta, have you heard of Turkish ice cream?
No. Yeah.
No,
Okay, huh,
that
yeah.
when that guy puts those
Yeah, the
two
whole,
cones and he gives that whole thing.
yeah.
So Don Derma, that's what it's called. And what distinguishes this ice cream is its hard and stretchy texture. You can almost chew on that ice cream. Okay. Now, um, what causes that texture of the ice cream, the chewy texture, is a flour made from the root of a certain flour. Okay, atta made from the root of a certain flower. I need you to tell me which flower it is.
Mm, arrowroot?
No, arrowroot. I don't think is a flower. It would be a root. It's a very very pretty flower,
Oh, like a floral flower.
floral flower.
You make a
Atta made
flower
from
out
a
of it.
flower.
Okay. Uh, hibiscus?
Okay, Ankit, any ideas? Which
Sunflower?
flower this would be?
Sunflower?
Sunflower. Rishi, any ideas?
Since it's Turkey, I was thinking either rose or hibiscus.
Okay, neither of the two. This flower is quite an elite flower. When you gift it to someone, they know you spent money on them.
Saffron. But
No,
it's
it's not
not
the saffron flower. No, 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 no,
flower
no,
will be
no.
very expensive.
It's not the saffron.
Orchids?
Yes, very good. It is the purple orchid. Okay, and they also put in a resin. Okay, mastic, which imparts the chewiness. But those are the ingredients of Turkish ice cream. Good, 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 good. We're going good. All right. Um, Ankit's question. Ankit, where would I find an ice cream which had raw horse flesh in it? I need you to name me the country and if you can, the city. An ice cream which has raw horse flesh.
Early in
Hmm.
the morning, she's putting people off ice cream. Rose.
Okay. Is the country US?
You know what? You're giving US too much credit. This is crazy territory. Raw horse flesh. It's not even raw chicken. It's not raw fish. It's raw horse flesh.
I thought Texas, US could be it, but
Okay. Interesting reasoning. But I think Texas would char the hell out of the meat rather than eat it raw. I don't know. Okay, wait. We have Rohan helping you. Afghanistan. No.
hmm. I was thinking
I have a
Mongolia.
crazy
Say Shweta.
Mongo. I have a
Mongolia.
crazy logic. I think it is Australia because they have the craziest flavors of everything. Very experimental.
Okay, give me an example of such flavors because I think I know a country which has even crazier flavors in the chocolates also. But what flavors does
Oh, then it
Australia
is
have?
Japan. Then it is Japan
You were
with the
supposed to
Kit Kat
help Ankit.
flavors.
You were supposed to help Ankit. You weren't supposed to solve his question.
Sorry.
Okay, Ankit, can you tell me
Okay.
which city? Can you tell me which city in Japan it is?
I know only a few, so I'll just say Tokyo and
Yeah,
pass.
Tokyo's correct.
Okay.
Tokyo's correct. Okay. But which flavors in Australia are very, very crazy?
Oh,
Shweta?
you have like this. So they have a very experimental food scene. So even in the bar scene, they have a lot of wacko syrups. So when
Like?
the bartenders work with the syrups, they use fat, animal fat. They strain things out of fat. Yeah. It's really wacko.
Okay. We will find out more about this. Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll find out more about this.
Okay. Rishi. Now the Japanese have also invented an ice cream that doesn't melt for 3 hours at room temperature. The ice cream does not melt. Okay. And this is because it has an extract of a fruit. Which fruit does it have an extract of?
Mm, So it's Japan, I would guess there are few fruits. There is
Mm-hmm.
the plum,
Mm-hmm.
that could be it. Cherry,
Mm-hmm.
um, then peaches. I don't know any of these that would stop it from melting. Peach?
See, no, this extract has been very carefully derived. It's not really a property of that fruit. Like,
Okay.
let's say, even if you put a blow dryer on the ice cream, apparently it does not melt. Which is why they can actually serve ice cream fondue, where you can have sticks of ice cream, you dip into steaming
Wow.
chocolate sauce because it does not melt. It's very common fruit. Very common fruit. We eat it a lot here.
Apple then.
No, not apple. Shweta, I'm not asking you because you'll just go ahead and solve it. Ankit, do you have any ideas?
Because we eat it a lot here, it could either be papaya or mango.
Papaya or mango? Okay, Shweta, take your guess.
Banana, that's my guess.
Okay. Rohan, I assume this is a joke because vegan, if you think it's a fruit,
Orange.
no. All right. Saurabh has got it right. It's a strawberry. Okay. So it's an ingredient called strawberry polyphenol, is what they use to keep ice cream from melting. All right.
Nice.
Mhm. Now, we have come to the last round of questions. These questions can be attempted by anyone. Okay. So if you all know the answer, just take a stab at it. Which flavor of ice cream? It's actually an ice cream sundae. Which flavor was marketed during the Great Depression as a metaphor for coping with the economic crash? The name symbolizes a crash.
Rocky Road?
Yes. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, it is a rocky road. Very good. Okay. Next question. Just one second. Lady Gaga. Da, 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 da. Okay. Now, in the Second World, who's stomping? Okay. In the Second World War, okay, the Americans were stationed on an island near Japan, and they were bored because the Japanese were not very frightening at that time because they had no access to the supply lines. So they started Operation Freeze, where they were making 5 gallons of ice cream a day. Okay. Now you're talking about the US Army stationed, I mean, the US, the fighting team stationed on a Japanese island with no freezers. Okay. And somehow they're making 5 gallons of ice cream a day. How are they doing it?
They're
Is it winter?
probably digging up like a trench and
It's a tropical
we-
island. It's hot.
Okay.
You know the digger trench, it gets hotter.
Mm,
Okay. Someone has said salt. Yes, but for the salt to work, there would have also have to be ice. In the
Ice.
sancha, you put
ice.
salt and ice because it lowers the freezing
Mhm.
point of water. But there's no ice here.
I'm assuming they won't be using liquid nitrogen at that point.
No, they weren't using liquid nitrogen. No. Tarun is like they were hallucinating. No, no, Tarun. No, they were making proper ice cream.
Um,
Think
they
it's
must
like
have had those massive fans because they had those airplanes.
you know
Somehow
what
they
you've
were
got.
using
No, one
that.
second. No, one second. Think more. Think more. Okay. Whatever you said is on the right track. Now think more.
Hmm. So they did have they must have used the airplane engines
Mm-hmm.
somehow.
You mean like detached it from the airplane? No,
Yeah, they must have, or else they could. They I don't think they need to detach it. They just need to run it so that it can basically extract the hot air out of a chamber if it is very close to it.
too
Maybe
complicated.
somehow.
Too complicated. You are a guy
Rishi,
sitting on
also
an
they're
island.
making 5 gallons. They're making five
Yes,
gallons, right?
5 gallons.
The rotary
Yes.
blade of a airplane would be huge.
That is also getting ice from
They were
Russia.
getting ice from Russia. No. Okay. Think about it. Think about it. You have airplanes. Okay. Now you have to make ice cream.
Hmm.
What's the simplest thing you can do?
Just take it very
Is
far
it?
up. They used to fly it up.
They just fly it up. Okay. they they filled
Wow.
milk.
Yeah,
They, they filled they
Americans.
filled, yes. Operation Freeze. They made a metal tube and they filled milk and cocoa powder and all into it. And then they flew it up. Okay. And then it set and then they got it down. So the first time it didn't they had several tries at it. Okay. They used a waterproof can that ordinarily stored 50 caliber bullets, and they poured canned milk and cocoa powder into that, and then they went into altitude. Okay, and then they had problems because the ice cream was getting crystals and all. So then they were like, "What do we do?" So they applied the fans there. They changed the location of the fans and all that, and at the end of it, were getting brilliant ice cream, so brilliant that people were coming, other battalions were coming over to take their share also. Okay, they were like, we don't buy all your testing that you are doing, we know what you all are making. So very popular ice cream manufacturing process in the World War II. Okay, now we come to the last question and my favorite question. An unnamed celebrity asked a British ice cream company to create an ice cream flavor with a very particular ingredient which he wanted to serve to his guests and surprise them with. Okay. This Each scoop of ice cream contained 25 milligrams of this ingredient. Start by taking a guess as to what this ingredient could be.
Gold.
No, not gold.
My head went to marijuana.
You know what? You might be going in
Very
the right
small.
direction. You might be going in the right
Yeah, even I
direction.
would assume that if it's 25 milligrams, it might be some kind of a drug.
Yes, it might be
Is
some
it
kind of a drug, and
cocaine?
which is guests were not expecting, but which they would feel the effects of.
Hmm.
Cocaine?
Bahang.
Cocaine. What?
Nah, I don't
Bhang.
think they would be legally be able to do
No,
that.
there's nothing legal about this. You're putting in an ingredient
Okay.
which your guests are not expecting. It's not in. Okay. Neha is like truffle. No, Neha, you're thinking too tame.
Hmm.
LSD.
LSD. Okay. Um, Shrooms.
I
Okay.
think 25 milligrams.
Yeah, 25 milligrams. No. The if I give you the name of the ice cream, I will get it. So I'll go more around that.
Mhm.
The inventor also put in champagne, okay, to increase the 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 richness of the
Potency.
experience. Oh, you know what? That's a good word.
Sham.
Okay, to give you another clue, this drug should actually be prescribed as 50 milligrams per person. So the actual dosage would be 2 scoops. It was kept to 1 scoop so that the effects would not be too much.
Is it legal?
The thing which was put in is legal. It may not be legal to
Okay.
surprise your guests with it, but it is legal.
Viagra.
Yes, it was Viagra. Okay, so this ice cream was called Arousal, and it had 25 milligrams of Viagra in each scoop, and yeah, very erotic dessert. I think Tarun needs a little bit of therapy.
No.
His sweat. His sweats. Okay. Saurabh actually got that right. Viagra. Imon was like Scotch. Scotch is very common. Why would you go to invent that flavor? Rohan is like morphine. Wow.
Morphine.
And Soham was like Patanjali products. Yes, of course, Soham. Okay, that brings us to the end of this quiz. Tomorrow we will see everybody at 9 a.m. And yes, thank you so much for logging in, people. I think the morning session does a lot more than the evening session. Let's see. Everyone has a different schedule in mind. But thank you guys for
Schedule.
showing up. Yes, I know. And making this so wonderful. Uh, Bye, people. Have a great day.
Bye.